Hello everyone, welcome to the 6th annual Timmy Awards, our first ever entirely digital and international awards ceremony. On behalf of the entire team at Tech in Motion, I am thrilled to kick off an exciting night, or afternoon, depending on where you're watching from, of recognition and celebration, which I think we could all use a little bit of right now. While this year certainly looks different, and I wish we could be hosting this event in person, for the first time in Timmy Award history, we're able to bring all of you, our 2020 nominees, finalists, and regional winners based in 11 cities throughout the United States and Canada, all together in one place at the same time to recognize the incredible innovation, agility, and resilience you've shown during this uniquely challenging year. I know I speak not only for myself, but for the entire panel of Timmy Awards judges in saying just how inspired we've been by this group of startups, leaders, and employers of all sizes for creating and cultivating some of the best places for tech professionals to work, largely from home, at a time when we need it the most. So before kicking it over to tonight's host, I wanted to quickly take this opportunity to thank all of you for coming together to support and lift each other up during this time of need, to our 2020 expert panel of judges for letting their time and their expertise in the quest to honor this year's best in tech, and lastly to IT staffing and recruiting firm Motion Recruitment for making this event and all Tech in Motion events possible. We couldn't have done this without all of you. So we have an exciting night ahead of us as we announce the first ever national winners and honorees in each of our award categories, including 2 brand new awards. So sit back, relax, enjoy a beverage or snack of your choice, and make sure to cheer on your tech managers, your peers, and your employers throughout the show, through live chat and on social media. Now, without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Stephen Shapiro. For 25 years, Stephen has presented his provocative strategies on innovation to audiences all across the world, and I can't wait to hear what he has to share with us tonight. So, Stephen, I'll let you take it from here. Have fun.
Welcome to the 2020 Timmy Awards. I am Stephen Shapiro. We have a wonderful night of celebration and innovation. We are going to be honoring over 60 different companies for their contributions to the world of technology and innovation. And even during these very challenging times, these companies have been focused on innovation and making amazing things happen. And I think when we look back in the future on this past year, we're going to see some incredible innovation, maybe some of the greatest innovations in the history of business. Because in many cases, a crisis will bring out the best in innovation. We've seen this in the past. History repeats itself. As a quick example, if we go back to 1977, in 1977, Citibank decided that they wanted to introduce the ATM machine into every single bank in the city. Now you would think that everybody would want to be able to have access to an ATM machine. Who wouldn't want 24/7 access to their money? But it's very interesting because as soon as they started to launch it, there was pushback. The headlines in the New York Times, front page in May of 1977, said that the quick electronic banking was slowed because the public feared the change. They were used to certain habits. They liked going in to talk to a teller. It felt safe. It felt comforting. They were concerned that they didn't understand the technology. It seemed too complicated to them. And if they put their card in and they asked for money, what if it gave them the wrong amount? Or what if they put a check in and it ate the check? So people were concerned, and it looked like this massive investment in ATM technology might not be as successful as they had originally planned until something happened. Within just a matter of months of this article, there was a major blizzard in the northeast of the United States. A major blizzard. Where I'm originally from, which is Boston, we had 4 feet of snow. In New York City, there was 2 feet of snow. There were 12-foot piles of snow banks. The city was shut down. Now, if you were to try to get money, well, you couldn't go to the bank because the banks were closed. So people would go to the supermarket. Unfortunately, the supermarkets quickly ran out of money. So what did Citibank do? I remember seeing pictures of people skiing through the streets of New York City with bags of money on their back, filling up the ATM machine. Citibank made sure that every single ATM machine had money. Why? Because this was the place to get cash when everything else was shut down. And here's what they found, is a technology that people originally did not want, now all of a sudden became popular. In fact, in just a matter of weeks, the adoption of the ATM technology increased 20%. And just in a few years, Citibank doubled their market share, largely because of the ATM machine, and they launched their wildly successful campaign, The City Never Sleeps. We're seeing the same thing happen right now. When March came around and the world shut down, everybody was asking this question: how can we replicate our in-person meetings virtually? How can we do what we were doing in person, but do it digitally? And so basically everybody was adopting a technology. In many cases, it was Zoom. Now, what's interesting is if you go back to January of this year, Zoom's market cap was $16 billion. As of last week, when I last checked, it was $160 billion. That is a tenfold increase. Why? Because people needed a lifesaver. They needed something to keep them afloat, and that's what Zoom was. A crisis brought out the demand for technology. This technology isn't new. WebEx has been around for like 25 years, but the need was increased, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is how can we change our questions to find different solutions. Here's what's happening. Anytime there's a crisis, our natural reaction is to have a reactive adoption. Basically, this means we're going to automate, we're going to replicate, we're in survival mode. We're going to do anything we can to just stay afloat. But where we are right now, and where a lot of our Timmy Award finalists have been, and the great work that they're doing, is not about just reaction. It is being proactive. It's about proactive innovation. It is about really figuring out what are the important questions we need to ask, what are the important problems we need to solve, and focusing on those. That to me is the key. Because replicating what we did in the past is not necessarily the key to a better future. So when it comes to virtual, and I know you're all working virtually, and many of us will continue to work virtually for a long period of time, but maybe replication isn't the goal, but maybe it's things like engagement or collaboration, or how do we use asynchronous content rather than real-time content. So as we get smarter and ask better questions, we will find better solutions. It is always about the question. In fact, the questions we ask are going to drive the solutions that are visible. If we change the question, we will see solutions we didn't see before. And sometimes these changes can be very simple. We can change the question by changing one word and get a completely different range of solutions. In the world of technology, a common question is, what features can we add? How can we make it more sophisticated? How can we make it better? What can we do to increase the sophistication of our software? And we can change one word though. We can go from what features can we add to what features can we remove? Sometimes simplification is the best innovation. The ability for people to understand and adopt the technology is key. And if we look at the video gaming market, traditionally video gaming has been targeted at the high-end video gamers, the sophisticated video gamers with really sophisticated graphics and high-end computer processors. But then in 2008, Nintendo went in a different direction. They introduced the Wii. Now, if you've ever played with the Wii, you'll know the graphics are actually pretty simple, but they made it accessible. They simplified the interface so that people who are 8 or 80 could play. It's no longer about the fanatics. It really is about everyone being able to play. And what's interesting is when the Nintendo Wii was launched, they sold more than the Xbox and the PlayStation combined. Of course, those console games changed their interfaces and made it more successful and more accessible to others. But now the big competition isn't another console, it's actually mobile gaming. Last year, mobile gaming accounted for over 50% of the revenues in the gaming industry. They accounted for more than the combined revenues of console games and computer-based games. So we're always seeing these changes take place. Changing the question changes the range of solutions. Sometimes simplification is the best innovation. And sometimes where we find our best solutions is not where we would necessarily think to look. So take this insurance company, an insurance company that was solving the problem, how can we deal with the fact that our customers don't know about the claims? Their customers were complaining because when they filed the claim, they didn't know where it was in the process. They didn't know who their adjuster was going to be. They didn't know how much money they were getting or when they were going to get it. And so they were brainstorming what technologies could they develop to solve this problem. And they're sitting around in the offices and they're getting hungry, and somebody decided to go order dinner. And he comes back and said, I have the answer. He ordered from Domino's Pizza. When you order a pizza from Domino's, it's interesting because you will know everything about the entire process. You will know when the pizza goes in the oven, when it's out of the oven, when it's in the quality assurance, when it's in the box. You'll know when it's with the car. You'll know the driver's name, their ATM PIN, their social security number. You know pretty much everything you need to know. And they have publicly stated that their claims tracking technology was built by studying the way Domino's Pizza does their pizza delivery tracking. So an insurance company, financial services, learn something from a pizza delivery company. We can learn something from everywhere. And I love this example. A computer chip manufacturer, one of their challenges was computer chips during the manufacturing process were forming microscopic bubbles. And they were trying to solve the problem, how can we prevent bubbles from forming? And they talked to a lot of experts and engineers and they weren't getting anywhere. And then they asked an interesting question. Who else? Who else is an expert in bubbles? Well, if you think about it, it doesn't take too long to recognize that champagne manufacturers are experts in bubbles. Because they understand how to create bubbles, they also understand what eliminates bubbles. And by talking with champagne manufacturers, they develop some new techniques to prevent bubbles on computer chips. Here's what I want you to take away from this, is that if we're going to develop new innovation, we have to ask different questions, but we also have to recognize that we need to start thinking more broadly than our industry or our area of expertise. Because when you have people who are cut from the same cloth, you will get innovation, but it tends to be incremental innovation. It's not going to be anything game-changing. And I know all the people who are involved with the Timmy Awards are about game-changing innovation. So if you want extraordinary innovation, you need either multidisciplinary teams or you need to look to another industry. Because right now, we need to solve important problems. And the problem that I want you to focus on, the question that I want you to ask yourself all of the time is, how can we be the aspirin for the pains of others? How can we be the aspirin for the pains of others? How can we create technology that meets people's needs? We have more pains, more challenges than ever. And if you can answer this one question, you will find that you're going to have much better solutions, much better innovation, and much better adoption of your technology. So we are here today to celebrate. This is a celebration. We are looking at 60 different companies who are being recognized for their contributions to innovation and technology during these challenging times. And some of these companies are doing some incredible work. For example, Timmy finalists such as Owl Labs, they've created some distancing technology that brings together teams virtually. Or there's Form Labs that has been leveraging 3D printing technology to fulfill the need for invaluable testing equipment. Or there's eVive, who's been extending their product offerings to track the spread of the virus. Here's the thing, is you all have something in common. You are all trying to figure out, how can we create something of value? How can we succeed in a time that is as challenging as it is right now? So tonight we are here to celebrate innovation. We are here to look at innovation, and we are looking at a challenging time, but it is an amazing time for innovation. I love this quote, and I'll close with this. It's a quote that's from Walt Disney, and Walt Disney said, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." And I know at times it may feel like what you are doing is impossible, but trust me, what you are doing is making a huge impact in the world. We need people like you. This is a time to innovate. This is a time to celebrate. Enjoy the rest of the awards.
Our mission is to create promoters of the brands we serve. Our secret is our people, who are the very best in the world at what they do.
From everyone across our organization, we are fundamentally motivated to make the world and the roads a safer place.
Our team has been massively resilient and agile, adapting to our customers' needs on a daily basis and pushing forward new products, new solutions to market.
When it comes down to it, Audio Design Desk is about the people.
We're a small team powered by creative ideas.
All innovation is welcome.
In the end, we are a team building a tool to inspire creativity using AI and machine learning, but it's all powered by people.
Our first award tonight is going to the Best Tech Startup, and the judge who will be introducing the winners is Adam Chayer, who is the creator of Siri, which currently has 1 billion users, and is also the founder of Change.org, which is the world's largest petition platform with over 400 million members. Here's Adam.
Hi, my name is Adam Chayer. I'm best known as the technical co-founder for Siri, the startup that sold to Apple to build the voice assistant resident on hundreds of millions of devices. I've also helped start 3 other companies, including Viv Labs, which sold to Samsung, Change.org, the world's largest petition platform, and Sentient, a machine learning company. I believe that entrepreneurship is the single greatest source for innovation and positive change in the world. That's why I'm so excited to be a presenter for the 2020 National Timmy Awards. As one of the judges in the category for Best Technology Startup, I have been looking for companies that exemplify agility, resilience, and innovation. The award winner will be a startup that has identified an important problem that many people will care about, and despite the difficult times we're living in, have effectively pursued an innovative solution to that problem. I absolutely can't wait to reveal to you the winner of the 2020 Timmy Award for Best Technology Startup. The regional winners contending for the National Timmy Award are One Up Health, Audio Design Desk, Built Incorporated, Good Shuffle Pro, Homelight, Kajabi, Nash Stored, This App Saves Lives, VALQARI, and WorkTango. And the 2020 National Timmy Award winner for Best Technology Startup is VALQARI. VALQARI's drone landing stations and drone delivery mailboxes are the only universal, standardized, safe and secure drone landing station that protects people, property, and packages. Congratulations to VALQARI.
Hi, I'm Ryan Welsh, CEO and co-founder of VALQARI.
And I'm Alex Baelish, COO and co-founder at VALQARI.
We're accepting the award for Best Chicago Tech Startup for the 2020 Timmy Awards.
We owe all of our success to our amazing team of wonderful, talented, tech-savvy individuals.
We want to thank Tech in Motion for having us as part of the awards, our amazing team, all of the investors who have believed in us along the way, our wonderful partners, and the Chicago community for voting for us.
Once again, thank you so much.
Of course, a manager is nothing without their team.
Managers should throw the top-down org chart out of the window and visualize the reverse structure where managers are on the bottom, creating a platform for the team members to rise and shine.
My role at OpenForge is to be a representative of my team. I want everyone's voice to be heard, all the way from our interns to our senior developers.
I get to work at a company with smart, talented, hardworking, and nice people. A culture of openness and honesty, an environment of solutions over process.
It's absolutely critical to be patient, accommodating, humble, empathetic, malleable, and to encourage humor whenever possible.
Our next award is for the Best Tech Manager. And to introduce the winner is Ian Suttle, who is the Engineering Director at Google. And prior to being at Google, he was Engineering Director at Amazon, where he built and led organizations in Alexa and AWS. Here's Ian.
Hi, my name is Ian Suttle. I'm really excited to be presenting for the Timmy Awards today. Having been in leadership roles for nearly 20 years at companies like Google, Amazon, and more, and in working with leaders across multiple companies, small and large, I know the impact a great tech manager can have on an individual, a team, and a company. This is why I've chosen to judge and announce the winner of the Best Tech Manager Award. A 2020 Best Tech Manager personifies leadership, innovation, and positive influence. This award celebrates technology leaders and visionaries who go beyond the requisite duties of a manager to empower their team in a changing world. This person promotes career growth, ensures a great team culture, inspires performance, and successfully leads their team through unexpected territory, all while ensuring the highest quality products and services. This is arguably one of the most critical roles in a company. There are many people who are nominated for these awards, and I'll start by going through the regional winners who are contending for the National Timmy Award. The first was Fouad Bozatwan, Senior Principal Data Scientist for WW Grainger. Jessica Sweeney, VP of Product, Limelight Health. Lauren Neal, Principal of Strategic Innovation, BOOZ Allen Hamilton. Liam McCallum, Chief Product Officer, Loop Media Incorporated. Nadeem Rahman, Director of Engineering, Catapult Group Incorporated. Ning Kost, VP of Technology for Nielsen. Paulina Gallo, Lead Developer, OpenForge. Robert Lozano, Senior Technical Manager, CoStar Group. Scott KOWALCZYK, Director of Software Engineering, Banyan Hills Technologies. Sherry Palazzo, VP of Engineering, Alteros. Siddharth Parekh, Chief Technology Officer, Urban FT. Having read through the profiles and accomplishments of each of these leaders, I was consistently impressed with each of them. I knew this was going to be a tie race and I had no idea how we were going to pick a final winner. However, we did, and the 2020 National Best Tech Manager winner goes to Lauren Neal, Principal of Strategic Innovation at BOOZ Allen Hamilton. Let me tell you a bit about Dr. Lauren Neal. She's a principal in the Strategic Innovation Group at BOOZ Allen Hamilton with more than 15 years of experience in the life sciences industry, delivering data science and artificial intelligence solutions to accelerate healthcare innovation. In 2016, she founded Women in Data Science, a BOOZ Allen group that envisions a world where gender parity exists at all levels of data science and develops the next generation of women data scientists. Well done to all the nominees, and congratulations to Dr. Neal for winning the 2020 National Best Tech Manager Award.
Number one. Thank you. My name is Lauren Neal. I'm a leader in BOOZ Allen Hamilton's Strategic Innovation Group, where I create artificial intelligence solutions to accelerate technology adoption for federal health organizations. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for being recognized as a recipient of the 2020 Timmy Award for Best Tech Manager in DC. Thank you to the Timmy Awards Coordinating Committee for this honor. Today's accomplishment would not be possible without BOOZ Allen and my colleagues, and especially the Women in Data Science group, an exceptional team of technologists who go above and beyond, from building AI solutions for local nonprofits to ensuring women technologists have the tools to be successful in their careers. Leading technical teams has taught me that there is power in community and connection. When developing AI solutions, diversity is critical for designing technologies that benefit all people. We've all heard the phrase, "don't go it alone," but this concept is especially important in the tech industry and gains new meaning in these challenging times where we're all physically distanced. As tech leaders, we have the power to shape the future that values respect, equity, and opportunity for all. So thank you again for this honor.
Now more than ever, we take pride in our culture of respect, collaboration, inclusion, and innovation.
Everyone here, from new college hires to principal engineers, are constantly learning.
They work really hard at creating a diverse and inclusive work environment.
Our employees get to work on some of the most challenging and impactful enterprise software business process technology challenges in the world.
By bringing together people with different views, personalities, and opinions, and encouraging open conversation, we foster growth and inclusivity.
Our next award is for the Best Tech Enterprise Employer, and to introduce the winner is the judge Erin Lau, who is the head of ETE 5G systems at Ericsson. She is passionate about accelerating 5G innovation. Here's Erin.
Good evening, I'm Erin Lau, Head of End-to-End 5G Systems from Ericsson. I've been fortunate to be in the tech industry all my career, and every day I'm so amazed by the enthusiasm, creativity, determination to disrupt with fearless energy coming from all the talents around me. I'm super excited to be the judge for the new Best Tech Enterprise Employer Award. New in 2020, this award celebrates an enterprise-level employer that fosters technological growth, inclusion, and invention at all levels. Whether marked by a high volume of tech hiring, impressive retention rate, world-class employer satisfaction rate, or unanimous approval of the leadership, top enterprise go above and beyond to keep their tech talent engaged. Recipients of this award leverage cutting-edge technology tools, encourage creative thinking, and champion professional development and work-life flexibility. As we are all experiencing an extremely challenging time this year, this award in 2020 has a very special meaning to all of us. And now, the finalists contending for this very competitive award are CoreLogic, CVS, Mobiquity, SAP, Slalom Build, Sophos, Zebra Technologies, and the 2020 National Timmy Award for the Best Tech Enterprise Employer goes to Slalom Build. Congratulations to Slalom Build as well as all the finalists for making this level of recognition. Now let's celebrate.
First off, thank you to everyone at Tech in Motion for making this first ever virtual awards ceremony possible. I am truly grateful to be part of it. My name is Carl Jackson, and I'm thrilled to be accepting the Best Tech Enterprise Employer Award on behalf of Slalom Build. I'm super proud because Slalom Build genuinely strives to create an environment where people are challenged, engaged, and love what they do, while also having time outside of work to explore their passions. We are a people-first culture, and we've transitioned our office events to virtual with an extra focus on health, wellness, and a transparency from our leadership. I have never been more proud to be part of Slalom Build. I want to give a big thank you to every builder out there for making Slalom a great place to work. And again, thank you to Tech in Motion for making this event possible.
I'm Mandy Walker, and I'm the Executive Director of Marketing at IT staffing firm Motion Recruitment, the founders and creators of Tech in Motion. When we first started Tech in Motion nearly a decade ago, we simply hoped to bring together our local tech communities to share ideas and inspiration with each other. We had no idea that not even a decade later, we would be here helping recognize the best places for tech professionals to work with you virtually. As a staffing agency of highly specialized tech recruiters, we've had the privilege of working with some incredible companies across North America, from small startups all the way to Fortune 100 enterprises. And throughout our 30 years, we've gotten to experience again and again how resilient and agile this community truly is. This year presented a huge influx of tech challenges, particularly, whether it was increased cyber threats or massive amounts of data to sift through, or thousands of help desk and customer support tickets submitted daily to each of you. Many of our clients and many of you have adjusted to these unforeseen circumstances and have remained resilient and have even thrived, all while lifting up your employees and creating great places to work. We couldn't be more proud to be a part of this community, and we're thrilled to sponsor the Timmy Awards to highlight your incredible achievements. So on that note, and on behalf of the entire team at Motion Recruitment, congratulations to all the nominees, the finalists, regional winners, and now national winners being announced tonight. You're the ones creating opportunities, innovations, and providing employment when the tech community needs it the most. I'd personally love to give a special shout out to the entire Tech in Motion team for really turning around and pivoting our event series and being agile and resilient and making this virtual ceremony happen tonight. If you have any questions about our services or need help staffing your teams, please do reach out or visit us at motionrecruitment.com. We'd love to help you. Now back to the celebration, and best of luck to all the regional winners on the final 3 award categories.
Culture doesn't just happen. You don't walk into a place that just has amazing culture, and it's every single person on the team when they come into work, it organically happens, and it's just based by having the best people.
Because what is company culture without the team? It's empty. The team and culture make us full.
Especially right now where everything feels super uncertain, they're always making sure that we have the support that we need.
Everybody's incredibly dedicated to their work, but also knows when it's time to just relax and share a beer on a web call.
And this year we became closer than ever. We're serious about our mission of connection, and that begins with our employees and our culture that we built at Match First.
Our next award is the Best Tech Work Culture, and the judge who will introduce the winner is Bruce Wang, who's the Director of Engineering at Netflix. And by the way, Bruce is a serious foodie. Here's Bruce.
So my name is Bruce Wang. I'm Engineering Director at Netflix for API Systems. We help power the APIs for the Netflix consumer app as well as our studio applications. As probably many of you know, Netflix culture is well known. We just came out with a book, Reed Hastings and Aaron Meyer, with No Rules. And so culture is really important for us, right? It's at the heart of Netflix, and really why we are so innovative as a company. really setting that stage that allows our employees to have that freedom and autonomy to try and fail and do their best work. So it's pretty important for me. And so I'm really excited to announce this year's award. The things that we're covering for this year, and I'll read it off here, is that the company offers more than great perks. It successfully unlocks employee potential through a shared mission, a sense of community, inspires performance, and rewards contributions at every level of the tech team. Recipients of this award have an exemplary tech work culture, both in office and home, actively promotes technical creativity, inclusivity, learning, and meaningful recognition. And this year's nominees, which were award winners for each of their regions, it was a tough battle. It was hard for me to evaluate. There was a lot of really good candidates. And so here's the order of the regional winners in alphabetical order. It's Temporals, Accelerate, Soteris, Contest Stack, Foundry 45, Match Group, Odessa, Qcentrix, SATA, SofaSync, and Zigzy. All right, drum roll. Okay, it's just me. There's no other drums. So the drum roll, the 2020 National Best Tech Work Culture winner is Soteris. Congratulations. It was really great to see what you all had done. Really believing sort of that inclusive environment, really giving your employees freedom. It's a great thing. So congratulations, and actually, kudos to everyone who participated. You all have a pretty interesting and great culture, and I look forward to see you do more great work. All right, bye.
Hey everyone, we're Team Soteris, and we're honored to accept the Timmy Award for Best Tech Work Culture.
I believe what makes Soteris so unique is the people that you have a chance to meet and work with. People with different backgrounds from different countries getting together to create not only great products but an amazing environment to work.
I'm one of the newest members of the team, and I started after the company transitioned to remote working. Even through just virtual meetings and instant messages, everyone on the team made me feel super welcome and immediately like I was part of the family through regular team events and virtual get-togethers.
The leadership team at Soteris made sure that each of the team member is not only safe during the lockdown, but is also comfortable by supporting and providing ample of infrastructure to work from home, be it computers, ergonomic chairs, or desks.
It brings unique perspectives to our team, and it adds valuable insights for all of us. In a nutshell, we wouldn't be who we are without it.
As an organization that's made up of men and women from more than 40 nationalities, we benefit from our diversity in many ways. Most notably, our diversity enables us to create more relevant and meaningful digital experiences for our clients.
With the rollout of 3 employee resource groups this year, People of Color at Quorum, Queer at Quorum, and Forum for Mental Health, this COVID year would look a lot different without these safe spaces.
We recognize that cultivating a healthy work culture enables growth and celebrates the values of each individual while increasing productivity and innovation.
Our next award is for the Best Tech Workplace for Diversity. And to introduce the award winners is Josh Torres, who is head of staff for Out in Tech, which is the world's largest nonprofit uniting the LGBTQ tech community together. Here is Josh.
Hello, my name is Josh Torres, and I am the Chief of Staff at Out in Tech. Out in Tech is a nonprofit that brings together the world's largest community of LGBTQ+ in tech. I'm so excited to be here today to present the 2020 National Timmy Award for Best Tech Workplace for Diversity. I was so honored to have been selected as a judge for this category because as a queer Puerto Rican who grew up poor, working in tech literally changed my life. I was able to break my family's cycle of poverty and create generational wealth, all while contributing to products that have improved the lives of millions around the world. My tech career taught me how to start and scale a business while working with some of the most innovative minds in the world who all believe in doing the impossible. Tech is building the innovation economy and changing the world. As such, it is imperative that we include all people in that vision so we build more equitable systems that better serve everyone. So let's talk about what it means to be a Best Tech Workplace for Diversity in 2020 recipient. Recipients of this award are determined to build and sustain an inclusive culture from the top down, encouraging employees to bring their authentic selves to work every day. They have active strategies, programs, and initiatives in place to ensure a diverse and inclusive workforce. They implement strategic hiring practices, explore and celebrate team member differences, and encourage diverse thinking to produce an innovative product. The regional winners contending for the National Timmy Award are ActiveTrack, Clarity Partners, Cox Automotive, Mobiquity, Nielsen Canada, PTC, Quorum, Reflective, SETA, and Six Consulting Inc. And the 2020 Best Tech Workplace for Diversity winner is Nielsen Canada. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Miriam Vidalon, Global Head of Diversity, Talent and Culture for Nielsen Connect. I am thrilled to be accepting the Best Tech Workforce for Diversity Award on behalf of Nielsen Canada. Being recognized by Tech in Motion, industry experts, and our local tech community is a true testament of the type of culture we're building. Diversity and inclusion are at the center of everything we do. When we build cultures that are diverse and open, innovation flourishes, our employees are ready to come, engage, and collaborate, and at the end of the day, our clients win. For that reason, diversity and inclusion are just not the right thing to do. They're actually essential to business success. We're building a globally inclusive culture here at Nielsen. We want everyone to reach their full potential. We're having bolder and more candid conversations about issues that are critical to everyone. We have implemented a global strategy that encompasses the whole employee experience. We have set aspirational targets to ensure that we have accountability, but we've also launched the use of diverse slates and the implementation of diverse hiring panels to make sure that we can accelerate our support and our progress in this journey. I want to thank Tech in Motion for this award and for recognizing us the second year in a row. And to all of the Nielsen Canada employees, thank you. Thank you for making Nielsen an amazing place to work for everyone.
Technology is going to play a key role in how life sciences companies are able to drive value across the care continuum. That is from lab to bedside and beyond. And we're so excited that ACTO, as a technology organization, can play a small, albeit an important part.
We think the key to building a better healthcare system is to start looking out for one another. That means in our work, looking out for small, independent primary care practices in communities across the country, getting them tech and expertise to help them stay independent and thrive.
We've worked hard to align to our purpose of helping 1 billion people find the right job during the pandemic. We've created a site to help match people that are out of work with the companies that are hiring in large volumes and connecting that process.
With countless people from around the world having found success on Kajabi after being laid off or furloughed during this horrible pandemic, we're proud to say that the Kajabi community has generated over $400 million just during COVID-19 alone.
Our team works hard each and every day to level the academic playing field for all students, no matter where they went to school or who their parents are. This year, we've seen students not just adapt to online learning, but completely embrace it.
Our final award is Best Tech for Good, and the judge who will be introducing the award winner is Shelton Banks, who's the CEO of Rework Training, where he tackles one of the biggest challenges of today right head on, closing the diversity gap. Here is Shelton.
"2020 has been an unprecedented year. We've been faced with challenges both locally and globally, from social unrest to pandemic. With challenges, however, comes opportunities. The opportunity to do something good. My name is Shelton Banks and I'm the CEO of Rework Training. We're a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make our workplaces look more like our neighborhoods. Starting with the tech industry, we're building a bridge between overlooked communities and meaningful careers. We believe by transforming workplaces into diverse and inclusive collaborative spaces, we transform the neighborhoods they've come to resemble. I couldn't be more excited to present to you for the first time ever, the National Best Tech for Good Award. Whether through a product or service, winners of this category have successfully answered the call to serve, using technology to organize and improve quality of life and help others to adapt to our current reality. Recipients will be honored for their outstanding efforts to give back and to lift people up during such unprecedented times. The 11 regional winners contending for the National Timmy Award are Acto, Alliday, Evive, Hash Futures, Honeybook, Hiya Mobile, Kajabi, Phenom, Row, Tutor Me, and Wellframe. Congrats to each of you. And the National 2020 Best Tech for Good winner is Row. Row is using technology to reinvent the healthcare experience with patients at the center, empowering providers to deliver high-quality care to more patients and putting patients in control of their health. Congratulations, Row, for being the first National Best Timmy Award for Good recipient.
So very honored to receive the Timmy Award for Best Tech for Good in New York. This year, and really, well, every day, everyone at Row has worked super hard to help patients continue to safely access the high-quality, affordable health care they need. And as the pandemic disrupted the healthcare system, Row continued to expand to treat new conditions on our telehealth platform. Introduced an affordable online pharmacy that delivers more than 500 generic medications, each for just $5 per month, and also launched the first free coronavirus telehealth screening available nationwide. And these accomplishments reflect the commitment of talented and passionate rowers from each of our teams, from product to engineering to clinical and care, and so much more. And our team is so dedicated to making healthcare more accessible and more affordable for all, and ultimately to our mission of being every patient's first call. From everyone at Row, thank you, Timmy Awards. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
A huge thank you and congratulations to all of our 2020 Timmy Awards finalists and winners.
Although this year looks different, all of the support and effort to make this year possible is greatly appreciated.
And none of this would have been possible without all of you.
Congratulations to everyone for not only being a winner, but for pushing through this incredibly challenging year.
What an incredible evening. The 2020 Timmy Awards are over. We've had hopefully a lot of fun, some incredible recipients of the awards, and this to me is a great night of celebration. It is a great night of innovation, and it is a great night of making a huge impact in the world. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Have a great evening, and we will see you in 2021.
for the best tech manager in Orange County. I feel that the reason why I won is because the election was hacked. No, just kidding.
And I'm very excited to accept the Timmy Award for Best Work Culture on behalf of the entire team.
I won, it's mine.
Oh, hell no. I'm Chloe and I'm gonna accept it.
I'm Mike, I'll take it from here.
Wait, no. Stop.
Forget you, I'm doing it.
We're supposed to be talking about what a great culture we have here at Foundry 45.
Welcome to the 6th annual
I messed that whole thing up. Now we're gonna have to do it all over again. Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
They're kind of blurry.
And we're thrilled.
We're
the 2020.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. I had to concentrate.